All right, what's up everyone? This is Sylvia from universityhype.com. I'm here with Crystal Caines. I'm here for the Latrell James album release party at Wonder Bar over in Allston, Massachusetts. So welcome Crystal Caines. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So first I want to start off and ask you, how did you come up with the name Crystal Caines?
That's my real name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a pretty dope name.
Yeah, thank you.
So you grew up in Harlem, New York, right?
Yeah.
So how did that influence your style and your music? Like, what's your lifestyle like over there, and how did it channel into your art?
Harlem is flashy. I don't know. Have you ever been to Harlem?
I might have like passed through it briefly, but
You didn't see all the jiggy people out there?
no, I kind of just walked past and minded my own business.
But Harlem is dope. You know, we're like into fashion. A lot of people into fashion, so it's cool.
And so you lived right around the corner from A$AP Ferg, right?
Yeah.
Which is like how you kind of started collaborating. But what was it about him that kind of drew you to him and made you want to make music together?
I mean, to me, I only work with people that's creative and want to create. You know, I don't like people that keeps themselves in a box, because I feel like we all could do great things if we step out of the box. And he was open to it. He's a creative person. He was wearing Caines and everything when everybody's wearing 6XTs.
Yeah, he's ahead of the curve.
They like, why are you wearing that? And then 2 years later, they was wearing it too.
Yeah.
You know? So he was always at his time along with me. So I always, just do things that come from here. And once it come from here, I just feel like it's a go, to me at least.
Yeah. And so that track, 100 Million Roses, was that the first record you ever produced, or was that the first record that like went public?
No, that was the first beat I ever made. You didn't see it? You don't hear how horrible it sounds?
What? Are you serious? I mean, obviously A$AP Ferg didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah,
so.
he definitely was like one of the reasons why I started, but I started because I felt like producers wasn't giving me what I wanted.
Yeah.
And it was tough, learning, but I learned through YouTube, with the help and the push of, for me to continue. He used my first beat, and I was like, well, I saw the reviews on it.
I'll try it again, I guess.
I saw the reviews on it, and I was like, you know what? I'm making all my stuff.
Yeah.
So, it was dope, and, I appreciate him for taking a chance.
But you've been rapping and singing for a really long time, right?
Yeah, since I was 16.
So how does it kind of differ? Like, do you want to be known as like a rapper, as a singer, producer? Does it matter like where you are creatively in your life?
To me, it doesn't matter. I just feel like people gonna like what they like. I have friends that like me singing more. They like, you need to sing more. Then I have friends that's rap like, you need to rap more. Stop singing. That's for sissies. I'm like, I'm a girl though. But to me, it's just it's about expression, and whatever I want to do, I do it. I don't limit myself.
And so, like, you're kind of known for like being in the hip hop world, but you also hopped on a track with Bauer, and he's got more of that like trap electronic style. So how did it differ working with him versus with other hip hop producers?
It was dope. His vibe was chill.
Were you like in the studio together making it?
Yeah, I just went in. I was like, just throw the beat on, and I just freestyled, and then he ended up, chopping the vocals.
Yeah.
And that's how we got swooping, and it came out dope.
Is that something that you're trying to delve into more? Because like I'm seeing now a lot of like hip hop and electronic is coinciding and merging constantly. So do you want to be a part of that kind of movement?
I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, hell yeah. Like, why would I say no?
Yeah, so you're always up for like kind of experimenting and trying
and being creative and trying new things. So yeah, I'm with it. I was just in the studio with Ferg and Skrillex the other day.
Skrill.
Yeah, we didn't get to work on anything because he was working on some records with Ferg, but it was dope meeting him. He was a cool guy.
Yeah. Is he still like in that kind of dubstep phase thing, or do you think he's going to try some other things?
I mean, I don't know if it's a secret, if he got a new sound coming out, so I don't want to share much.
Keep it on the hush hush.
Yeah, but he was a dope guy, dope vibes, and he's dope. Yeah.
And so, for you being as a woman, like this is a pretty much like male-dominated industry, and especially in the hip-hop world.
Yeah.
So how do you hold your own, and like how do you feel that you're ever discriminated against, or people think like, oh, she's just a girl, and they just dismiss you right off the bat?
I mean, that happens. That happens in any career. It's not just music. It's fashion. It's regular jobs like human resources. All that stuff happens. And a lot of times some people don't want you to advance, but you have to believe in yourself. And you have to know what you're capable of doing, know your worth, and just keep working, because there's going to be doubters and people that doubt you. But I feel like once you succeed in those things, they'll come back to congratulate you. Like there's male producer friends of mine that I asked to help me produce.
Yeah.
They was like, I got my first album placement, and they was the first to say congratulations and we should collab.
Yeah.
No.
And you're like, I proved it. wrong, and like now you don't get the rewards of that.
Yeah, no. So you gotta believe in yourself, and all other stuff, just let it fade to black.
Yeah.
And have tunnel vision.
And it doesn't really matter like what others think of your value. It's kind of just if you value yourself, and you just got to go with that.
Yep.
That's awesome. And so, so now you're starting the White Lines tour, right?
Yeah.
And is that your first time like going on the road and showcasing to a bunch of people, or have you performed a lot in New York? Like,
I performed a few shows in New York. It's gonna be my first time.
Like traveling a lot?
Yeah, traveling, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see the different people coming to my shows, and I'm gonna test them and see if they know my lyrics.
Yeah, if they can spit as hard as you do.
But yeah, I'm excited to go. I'm excited to travel, meet new people. So when I go to these places, my plan is to actually like collect music from these places and see if it can inspire me to try new sounds and just do different things.
And like get involved with the culture too.
Yeah, and the people and stuff. Yeah, see what they like.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, and then so for 2015, what can we expect from you? Do you have like a big project coming out, other collaborations that you're working on?
So far I have Vertigo, my project coming out. My EP is going to be dope. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the term vertigo or the definition of it.
Like the imbalance in the head kind of.
Yeah, so to me, like that's my life. I can't speak for other people, but I feel like we all go through things, and life never goes as planned.
Never. You never know what's going to happen.
It's always imbalance, and I feel like the music that's going to be presented is going to be abstract enough to fit that category and have situations and stuff that I talk about on there that everybody goes through.
So it's going to be pretty autobiographical then?
Yeah, kind of. With fun.
Yeah.
It got the fun, the stories, and the personal records. So.
All right, cool. Well, we're looking forward to hearing it. So
Thank you.
Can't wait. All right, so one more question for you, Crystal Caines.
Yeah.
Where is best place to find free new music every single day?
You already know. University Hype.
UniversityHype.com. Crystal
lit.
Caines.
Yes.
Crystal Caines.
All in that brain.